guys. It is Tuesday, and it's nice and sunny out today. Although it's freaking cold. It's very cold here in the high desert. This morning when I left Albuquerque, the radio was saying it was 12 degrees. Wind chill of minus 11 or something like that. It's been very cold. And in the sun, it's very nice. The sun is out shining, and I'm driving back on the interstate. I have one more patient to see. But, you guys, I had an awesome birthday. I received a present from Tammy, Yo-Yo Max 12, that I haven't had a chance to show you yet, unless you're on Daily Move. But it's a green sun face, and it is so cool. It's metal, and I found the most awesome spot for it, and I hope to attach a photo to the end so you can see it. But things have been well. Birthday was fabulous. My mother and I went to Old Town in Albuquerque, and we walked around and went to a few shops. We went to the church because my mother had never been to the church on the plaza. And then we went to dinner at Little Anita's, which is New Mexican cuisine. And, I love it. Well, that means sopapillas. And I think you guys have heard me talk about sopapillas before. I love them. So that was a lot of fun. It was really good. And this first month of January 2011 has been very good to me. I did post my video telling you my goals for January to complete, some tasks, and it's coming along pretty well. I have an appointment with my tax guy on Friday, and it's not about my 2010 taxes. It's actually because I have an IRS audit a week from Friday. Yes, IRS, you heard me. Here I was receiving all these beautiful Christmas cards, and stuffed right in between is this big old fat letter from the IRS. And for those of you who are not in the United States, the IRS scares the heck out of us. It does. But I relaxed. I said, okay, I'm not going to stress out about this. I moved recently, so I wasn't sure where everything was, but I'll tell you something. I knew where it was. As soon as I got to the file folder box, which is a plastic container kind of thing for files, all my IRS documents from God, like 93? Yeah, I had everything well organized, paper clipped and stapled and whatnot, so I really had nothing to worry about. And I think when I found that, put my mind at ease, and I said, why am I stressing about this? This is ridiculous. My tax guy's going to go with me. We're meeting a week before and sorting through all my documents, making sure that I have everything that they're asking me for. So no sweat. And I'm no longer stressed out about it. I actually kind of think it's funny. Whatever. Bring it on. So, I also have some CPR classes set up for Friday, which is my day off. I regularly teach the staff at Healthcare for the Homeless in Albuquerque, and so I have a lot of renewals, and I'll do 2 classes, the last Friday in January and the first Friday in February, and then in a couple more months I'll have 2 more classes, and that should take care of all the staff that needs renewal now. What else am I doing? I went to a really cool exhibit on Sunday with my mother. It's called Colcha, Colcha, Colcha Embroidery. And so there was an exhibit, and there were some people who were teaching the Colcha embroidery stitch, and was a lady, an author, who was talking about her book, and well, talking about the contents of her book, which was like the history of colcha embroidery, and it's got its history, its roots in Spain, and it was brought to the United States with the Spaniards, and they settled in New Mexico, which way back when was a territory, and you know, we were one of the last of the 50 states way back there with Hawaii. No, okay, maybe not that late, but we're not a very old state. We were a territory for a long time. But actually, New Mexico has my birthday too. We both share the same birthday, which is kind of cool. But anyway, back to the colcha exhibit. It was really, really cool, and there was a lady sitting right in front of us for the talk that was the daughter of the person who was, like, the book was made after. She brought colcha back, the tradition of the colcha embroidery back to New Mexico, because when they brought it into the States, New Mexico is primarily where it stayed, and it is deep in our culture. And it was just interesting because it was one of those things that faded away and then was reintroduced. And women are, well, I shouldn't say women. I met a gentleman who was doing it, the colcha stitch. It's a very simple one stitch, and then there's another little stitch that tacks that stitch like in the center. That's what the stitch is. And if you've ever done embroidery, which I used to do when I was much younger, and I think that's the only thing I can really do. Like, I don't knit or whatever, crochet, but I have done embroidery. But anyway, very simple stitch, and embroidery usually means there's a lot of different knots and stitches and stuff, but this colcha embroidery is one stitch and that's it. Anyway, so I enjoyed that a lot. It was very, very interesting. My mother really, she's been wanting to do this for a while, wanting to learn and everything about it, what's going on. So she met a really cool teacher, so that was cool. But you know, life is life. Things have been moving along. I've been studying, which is boring. No, some of the stuff is interesting, but it's just so intense, you know. And I'm usually in the very beginning, and at the very end, I'm kind of like, at the very end, I'm like, hurry up and finish this. And then at the beginning, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I have to do this. And somewhere in between, I'm very, very interested. So I have to get to that very interested state, because right now it's like, okay, hello, you are eating into my TV time or whatever. I want to do this, you know, of no real importance. But so anyway, yeah, that's where I'm at, and things are going pretty good. Let's see, I told you it was cold yesterday. I was in the snow big time west of Gallup on the interstate I-25. Whoa, it was snowing like crazy. But anyway, it's pretty sunny out today, and yeah, I will carry on, and I would like you to carry on too, okay? Bye!